A heart attack happens when one of the arteries leading blood to the heart gets clogged. The heart cells that don't receive oxygen die. Most cells divide to compensate for dead ones. But heart cells do not, so the scar tissue caused by a heart attack is permanent, progressive, and impairs the heart's capacity to function. Currently, the only solution is a heart transplant. But the waiting lists for donors are extremely long. Thus, about 50% of people who suffer a severe heart attack die of heart failure within 5 years. Researchers at Professor Tal Dvir's lab at Tel Aviv University are working on a different solution: a very special heart patch to replace the scar tissue. The researchers take fatty tissues from the patient's own body, remove the cells, and create a biocompatible scaffold from the extracellular material. Then, heart cells derived from the patient's own stem cells are poured in to create a completely personalized heart patch. To improve the electrical activity of the patch, gold nanoconductors are embedded into the scaffolds. The researchers also use a 3D printer to engineer a patch which is composed of the patient's own biomaterials and contains blood vessel networks. One of the patch's greatest innovations is the integration of electronics to engineer a cyborg tissue. After surgically implanting this patch onto the patient's heart, its activity can be monitored online and, if needed, remotely controlled using electrical pulses. In addition, medications can be administered from afar, like adrenaline to modulate heart rhythm or anti-inflammatory drugs to prevent the body from rejecting the patch. After experimenting on rats and pigs, the next step will be clinical trials, with the hope of turning it into an alternative for heart implants in the future.